lovelies, my lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'll be tasting bao. These are baos. They're traditional little hand-snacked pastries that are usually filled, but sometimes they're empty, either with savory or a sweet kind of filling. And I recently went to Boston with my brother's family and my family, and when I came back to Providence, I knew that I had to pick some of these up because we can't really find them here. Like most baked goods, they are best consumed when they are fresh. These were baked this morning, and I'm going to share them with you today. I've explained this a few times before, but for those of you that are new, I'll explain it again. I'm actually Chinese American. I was born in the US. My parents immigrated from Burma. Their heritage is Chinese as well, so I have some Burmese culture in me as well. So the reason why my channel name is Emmy Made in Japan was this was supposed to be a craft channel where I was making things while I was living in Japan, but it has of course evolved, obviously, and turned into something else entirely. But I have grown my following with that channel name, Emmy Made in Japan. So growing up in California, we would make a few trips to San Francisco where you can find these beautiful baked goods. They would come in a box like this, but I remember the boxes being pink and tied up with red string. This one is a white box, and nowadays they come wrapped in cellophane. As a kid, I remember them being just like this, and they'd be packed in a box and then topped with a little bit of wax paper, and then you would eat them the day of. Bao Bao Bakery on Harrison Street, and then I went to the 101 Bakery. Let's try the classic Chashuba first. So here is what's inside. This contains sweet barbecue pork. And as a kid, I remember this being bright red. I'm actually glad that this doesn't have the food coloring in it. It smells exactly the same though, sweet, roasted, porky, and a little bit of 5 spice in there as well. This is what it looks like on the bottom. This is classic. This is a cupcake liner that has been smushed. And I remember always peeling this paper off. That's important, otherwise you'll be eating paper. And I love this shiny, glossy glaze on the outside. I'm dying to taste this. Let's give this a go. Yeah, and that's exactly how I remember this tasting. The filling is sweet, yet savory, with a touch of 5 spice. And the meat is tender, but sometimes you get a little chewy bit or a little fatty cartilaginous bit in there, but that's what makes a Chashuba a Chashuba. So the bread is fluffy and tender and a little bit sweet, but it has a really great chew to it, which is signature to me. Like as you chew it, it's almost doughy. So good. So these are the perfect little hand snacks. You don't get your hands dirty. They have a great filling in the middle. They're delicious, they're tasty, they travel well. And of course, my mom would give these to me for school, the kid, and I remember being mortified opening up my lunchbox because kids would say, "What are you eating? What is that?" And I would be embarrassed about this delicious, beautiful food because it wasn't a sandwich. So feel free to use this as a cathartic moment and leave me a comment of the moments that you've been shamed by food, because it's all about embracing your foods, man. Next we have Bao Bao. This is a classic. It is huge. This is about twice the size I remember it being as a kid. Cut this in half. This bao is empty. It has nothing in it. Same bread though, same little sweet bread, nice and fluffy. This has a crust on it that crackles like this. Bao Bao looks like a pineapple because it has this kind of crackly finish. There's no pineapple flavoring to it at all. All right, let's give that a go. So Bao Bao is a classic. I always pick up one of these when I buy baos. The bread is the same as the Chashuba, very soft and chewy, a little bit sweet, but the star of this bao is the crust. So the crust is almost like a cookie crust, a little bit like sugar cookies. It's a little bit more eggy, but just as sweet. And I love the look of it. Love this bao. Love, 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 love this. Next we have the Mi Bao, which is the coconut bao. This is the bottom of it. Make sure there's no paper there because you don't want to eat the paper. This one you don't really have to cut because you can see all of the filling there, but I'll show you it in cross section anyways. This is the same chewy bread, but this has a buttery coconut filling. This is desiccated coconut and it's incorporated with either margarine or butter. Love this. It smells so good. All right. So good. So this transports me back to when I'm 5. Whenever we'd stop at the bakery, I'd get one there, and then she'd buy a few more so I could have them at home. She'd warm them up in the toaster oven, but I love Mi Bao. As an adult having them, they're a little bit too sweet for me, but as a kid, I loved them. And it was because of this filling. It's buttery and sweet and coconutty. Fantastic. The last bao I have is this one, and this is the red bean bao. I actually never got this much as a kid because I didn't care for red bean that much, but I thought I'd share it with you anyways because it's such a classic. And here it is. This is the red bean paste right in the middle. Same baked bread on the outside. And we'll give that one a go. This is black beans that have been pounded with some sugar. So very sweet, a little bit of a beany flavor. It can be a bit of an acquired taste for Westerners or kids. There's a generous amount of bean paste and it actually goes really well with the sweet, chewy bread on the outside. So let's try the egg custard or the dantat. And it comes in this little mini pie tin. And here's what it looks like. So there it is in cross section, just a little egg custard. And it smells great, a little bit eggy, vanilla, pie doughy, yum. Wow. So good on so many different levels. The crust is really flaky and tender. You can see all the layers of the pie crust in there. It doesn't have much of a flavor. It's pretty neutral. I would say there's probably Crisco or vegetable shortening in that, or maybe even lard. It doesn't taste buttery at all. But the real star is the custard in the middle. It's tender and gelatinous and sweet and eggy and just goes so well with the pie crust. Love it. Oh. So good. Classic, classic, classic. This is what baby Emmy ate all the time. So good. All right, so that was my little bao primer. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Do let me know in the comments if you've ever had bao before, or if there are any traditional breakfasts where you're from, let me know what they are, because I'm all about learning new things. And yeah, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye.